Hello everybody, welcome to Chana Talks Live TV. This is Chana Gilman, your relationship mastery mentor. The first thing I want to do on this video is address all of the people that I upset with my video yesterday. Hi Stacy. I went on a rant and it was extremely controversial, and I definitely upset people with my poor choice of examples in my video. And mainly I'm talking to the migraine sufferers that I clearly heard you yesterday. Some of you reached out privately and educated me, and my intent is never and was never to single any group of people out and be hurtful, insensitive, and controversial. That's not who I am. So with a whole heart, I hope you will accept my apology in using your group as an example, which was in a very uneducated way. That being said, hi Chana. That being said, I'm clearly probably not somebody that you should be continuing to tune into and listen to, if you even come back to hear this apology. My work, and I've said in the beginning, is I am not the coach of anyone who has abusive relationships, addictions, mental disorders, and clearly sufferers with neurological issues like migraines, seizures. Those you cannot will away, as you've all let me know, and that is not what I choose to say I do in life. Hi Rita. But the bottom line is I'm probably not someone you should follow and listen to, and many of you are probably not back here to even hear this. So before I go on with my message for today, I do want to again offer my heartfelt apologies for the upset, for the ignorance, and for the choice of using you as an example, hi Rivka, in what I spoke about yesterday. I hope you will receive the apology with the sincerity that I'm giving it. That being said, talking to my usual crowd of normal people within the realm, the spectrum of normal life, not those types of issues that are so completely debilitating and of which you were right, I have no idea about. My message is still my message. In order for anything to change in life, you have to change. And hi Linda, the first way to do that is through changing and rewiring our subconscious paradigms. This is crucial. I can sit here and tell you my story yet again. There are two ways to look at my story. I didn't marry until I was 40. I had two children, thank God, at 41 and 42. I divorced in my 60s. I moved back to Las Vegas. My children do not live near me. One is still I lived in Israel for 18 years. One is still in Israel. My granddaughter is there. I don't see them so often. My second son, my younger son, is a flight attendant. He does not live in Las Vegas. I came here to be with my elderly parents. I had my father for only 9 months. My mother is in her 90s with Alzheimer's. I have to visit her every day. I'm alone here. I do have a community. It's good enough. I'd like to remarry. There's not many men in Las Vegas. Or I can tell you the story that I choose to always tell. Thank God I married at 40. I was blessed with 2 boys at 41 and 42. I divorced in my 60s with the very right decision, mutual decision on both of our parts. I moved to Las Vegas 6.5, 7 years ago to be near my elderly parents, and thank God I had my father for 9 months before he passed. I don't see my children. One lives with my beautiful granddaughter in Israel. My daughter-in-law is amazing with the pictures and filling me in. My younger son, who's a flight attendant, doesn't live here. I am blessed to have my mother, who's in her 90s with dementia. I get to see her every day. That is a highlight for me of my day. Which story do I choose to live? I choose to live the one with blessings. Again, I am not talking to the people that I offended yesterday. Don't tune back in with me, because my message is what I'm saying now. Hi, Linda. My message is in what I'm saying now. How I choose to view my life, how I choose to see blessings. And yes, you know, am I alone? Yes, I'm alone. There are no guys in Vegas that I think I'm going to meet, but that doesn't mean one won't show up for a convention. The bottom line is, I'd rather be here with my mother with dementia than sitting in Israel. Can you imagine waiting for that phone call? I would lose my mind. So for those that hear me and that I can help, this is the kind of message that I choose to deliver on. Hi, Leah. That I choose to deliver on a daily basis. It's a message that I live with in my life. I have chosen to not let my problems define my life. I am not my problems. I have hiccups. Do I tank? Of course I do. But I have learned to live in a very vibrational state, and if it feels good, it is good for me. And that's it. I do think a piece of my message is good for everybody, but for those that are in a chronic state, again, my heartfelt apologies for the rant yesterday that offended all of you, so many of you. For those of you that liked it, it was split 50-50. Great, I hope you'll keep coming back. But I am not everybody's coach and mentor. So if I work for you, I hope I keep seeing you. I love that you tune in. My apology is heartfelt. We all have things that we have to deal with in life. I do believe that our expectations are met. Every single expectation, good or bad, is met. The better you feel about your expectations being met, or the more positive, the more effort you'll put into achieving what you're expecting. If you have an expectation that things are going to just always be hard, they will be hard. That's just the way it is. So for those of you that can hear my message and that I think it's more appropriate for, I appreciate you all so much. And I also appreciate those that were very open and honest with me in how I did offend you yesterday. It doesn't scare me. Some of you reached out privately. It was my pleasure to reach back and take in everything you all had to say. I think you've made me more sensitive, and that's always my goal. We have a saying in Hebrew called refuah shalema, that you should be healed, have a whole healing in whatever your illness is. And that's my wish for all of you out there, that you find what works for you and that you just find ways to continue to cope with a very debilitating situation that you're living in. For everyone else, I hope you'll keep tuning in. I love you all. You are all beautiful women, and I want you to own it. Thank you, everybody. This is Chana Gilman, your relationship